It is good to see you. What is? Okay, I just. What? Who is in charge of the chair? If you could, are we good? This then, guys, is a sponsored Taking Over the World by Rebellion. They kindly invited me to check out the game, but I'll be honest with you, Evil Genius 1 is in my top 10 favorite games of all time. I adore it. So, yeah, I am all about this, and it means a lot that they wanted me to, well, come out of retirement and try global domination once more. So I just, yes, I heartily recommend it. It's so much fun. Evil Genius 2 World Domination. Let's do it! Welcome to Evil Genius 2, a long-awaited sequel to one of my favorite games of all time. Seriously. Evil Genius, one of my all-time favorite games. And I am going to jump in and, well, we're going to take over the world together. But the question is, do we do it as the Evil Genius Maximilian, the Evil Genius Red Ivan, the Evil Genius Zalika, or the Evil Genius Emma? Well, I can't deny that I have a soft spot for my Maximilian, who I played as in the first game, and I definitely want to go with him again. So, the question is, which exclusive, isolated, evil island do we want to base our operations out of? It's actually quite difficult. I mean, just on aesthetic alone, because of course that matters most when being an evil genius, how gorgeous your island looks. I really like this circular one, and it does come with a central helipad, which is nice for getting things in and out, so that's quite nice, and well, I do like the idea of just this spiral setup digging up through the mountain. For our evil there, then, I am going to towards Kaneki, Michael Caine. In any case, let's start taking over the world. Oh, there is our island, and now we shall descend with a single chopper. I don't know why, but I kind of expected like a full fleet organization type deal, but you know, that's completely okay. Workers, line up, for it is I, Maximilian, and I am the tallest person in the room, okay, and I don't want anyone to ever say otherwise. Yeah, we laugh together. It's cute. Yes, random worker, how dare you give me helpful hints on how to best play the game? Cower in your really thick leather belt. Alright, time to make our first lovely building. Alright, so we have our first gold storage vault down, filling it with all the necessary equipment to store the gold, and then of course a doorway, because what good is an evil room of gold storage if it's wide open for anyone to, you know, pocket a brick? Oh, look at them go! Now that is effective mining. I mean, like why are we even, if we have technology to immediately sock excavate an entire room, I feel like most of this evil plan is completely superfluous. Just an army of minions with these suckamajiggies, that's the official name, and, well, we're goodin'. And I really, really kind of want to know what happens if you use one of them on a person. Like, do they just get compressed and crunched down into a ball and pulled into the gun's vortex? It's like, that's excruciating, right? It's like the ball compression bone crunching spherical execution device. Or otherwise known as for short, which, you know, I think I'm getting into the right mindset of this game. I'm kidding, I was always in that mindset. Alright, come bring me items, minions. Put them down, and that's a way to install a door. Alright, that's so much better. So in the old game, they used to have a little crate that they would carry up, then they'd open the crate and it would like spring out into it, whereas now they like hover the item above where it's going and slam it down with their all-purpose guns. That's kind of cool. And there is our gold. Lovely, sweet gold brick shining. And that's going to power an empire. It's going to be glorious. But of course, what is the point of having an evil army of sycophantic lackeys if we don't give them somewhere adequate to sleep? So let's give them a place. I just said it's where they sleep. All right, honestly. Boom. So far then, this really does seem like the first game, but hugely prettier to look at, and just streamlined, and, well, just the shine on it. There's so much quality of life, it's so polished, and look, as someone who adored the first game and just wanted more, this is absolutely perfect, and I am an absolutely massive, massive fan of it. I just love the casual! Without the proper food, okay, they're going to become less healthy, alright, that makes sense, and idiots. They're going to become absolute idiots. Why would it get me to build a starter room that is just not wide enough to have them perfectly two next to each other? That's so upsetting, I'm going to have to put one in the middle now. But that kind of works if I have one in the middle. There we go. Alright, lockers on their way. And that means more and more and more and more minions to come and play. Evil hench people are the best type of hench people. So this is my cover operation, a soon-to-be casino, but currently still in boxes, so that will need unpacking and organizing at some point. Look at these lazy fellows outside at the front. Who are you? Bobby Takahashi? You think you're so cool with your decent uppercut and tortoise owner? Oh, you're the champion! That's so cool! I love that. I used to have one. Oh! Alright, you're okay. I hope we keep him for a while. Well, our food counters are on the way. Our lockers are on the way. We must simply watch as our minions slowly do what we need them to do. Destroy the rock, place the room. And look, there's something just so inherently itch-scratching and satisfying about building a layer like this. It just is so good. Just constructing this perfect den of deviousness to your perfect design. The master architect of pure wanton cruelty. That's how it should be. In the game sense, of course. I would never do this in real life. It's obscenely expensive. Good lord. Oh, we're about to get our 2 food counters. A very, very difficult task for an evil genius, but one that I have managed to so far successfully do. And oh, lo and behold, our power output has shut down. Alright, time to get ourselves some power. And of course, that's what every evil genius lair needs. So that actually works quite... Oh, if I can... Oh, no, there's a full path round. Oh, that is excellent. Confirm. Let us build more, construct more, and re-engage the evil juice that powers our empire. Because you can never go without evil juice, okay? You have to stay hydrated on pure, unadulterated, concentrate nefariousness, okay? You can sup it however you like. Alright, minions, faster, faster, faster. Who are you? Mark Lee, missing your teddy? You think we have room for such weakness? Well, I'll tell you. It's a strength, okay? Objects of value are very meaningful, and you can draw great oomph from having them close. So I hope you get your teddy, alright? And I hope in your diary you can write, Dear Diary, today my evil genius, overlord, master, god, king, champion, nefarious king. Yes, king twice. Got me my teddy back. I think I will work forever for him. Thanks. I don't know why I wrote thanks in my diary, but, you know, thanks. Okay. That's, that wasn't a room that went in the power station before, but, you know, that's fine, I guess. Let's build the agent body destroying device. That seems like the way to go. Not enough gold to complete this construction? Are you insane? Well, I have actually got a lot of power generators on the way.
For now, let's just infiltrate a little bit.
Let's just infiltrate a little bit of the world, you know. Let's not go absolutely mental. Let's just do a tiny, tiny bit of infiltrating, okay? That's the chief thing here, just a tiny smidgen. Oh, that's gonna bug me. These doors are not in line and they're so close to each other. Oh, God. Oh. I'll have to accept it, but I don't like that I am. But that's okay. Okay, not enough gold. We'll get more gold. Go rob some people on this deserted island in the middle of nowhere. Is it really that hard? So genuinely, you just slowly expand your lair. Various rooms end up with various different minion types. There's fighting minions, there's science minions, and there's a like other third type of minion. Espionage minion, that's the one. God, it's been so long since I played the first game. And they are your spies that go out and do various nefarious things for you and help smoothly run your island operation. And there's so much to do and it's all so satisfying. Head to the world stage. Now that we have our first communications radar, let's move our genius close so anyone who's operating it, really feels encouraged. And behold, the world we will dominate! Yeah, so basically, you have your island home base, and then once you go to this map, the World Domination Map, this is where you're mainly going to do all of the, purely like big deal evil stuff. You essentially select a area of the world, send a group of your evil henchmen to it, and they will go about doing something. They could be infiltrating something, they could be stealing something, they could be assassinating someone, and you generally just want to kind of like destabilize the world, gather your loot, and completely run amok with all of the forces of justice, which are like 5 spy agencies that exist to oppose you. One of the evil geniuses is the ex-head of one of them called Hammer, and it's just a lovely back and forth. Send me the world and I'll come back with plenty of gold. Yes, one of the main things is to send them just stealing. So now that we've unlocked this region and scouted it, we actually get a more detailed look of it. And here is one of our missions. So this is just a normal bank robbery. It only takes 2 workers to send to it. So yes, our workforce will be -2 while this happens. But after 30 seconds, they will give us 5,000, which is obviously very, very nice. But the thing is, doing these missions builds notoriety. People start taking notice and they will start searching for us and start sending agents of justice to our island in order to stop us and assassinate our evil genius, which is how you ultimately can fail. So for now then, let us acquire our prison. It's just we don't want the prison somewhere too close. Like if they break out of prison and then can immediately walk and sabotage comms and the gold, that's not ideal, but there isn't really a better place to build it currently, so whatever, let's just build it right here. The workers in comms can, work to the lovely soothing sound of various prisoners screaming in agony. Alright, we have the interrogation chair, which is of course very important, a key bit of kit in any evil arsenal. And then we need our actual cells with which to hold people. Actually, we can put one right next to the chair. It's a nice little setup, that, I feel like it's important to give these captured forces of good a nice space, one that makes sense for them. Not enough gold! Stop telling me about my gold, alright? My gold is absolutely fine! You will let me have my gold! And talking of gold, well, let's go do some gold. How you unlock minion types in the old game was you would find like a reputable scientist out in the world, you would go kidnap him, and you would force him to train your minions into being scientists before disposing of him. So this time it looks like we found a group of people who might be more morally on our side of things to begin with, and then we can just recruit the scientists. So that's kind of cool. And you can actually see your minions departing. They will run over to the door, getting the chopper, and then actually head to the map, and then once it is on its way, there we go, and it will land, and come on! Not all missions are guaranteed success. Sometimes you have a chance to fail later on in the game, and you have to send, like, loads of minions to absolutely pile on and guarantee it. And there we go, we've unlocked the science!
The word research implies you are searching for something a second time.
Nothing gets past Maximilian! Ah, there we go. So, we have our 3 minion types. Your basic workers, then we have the muscle, the deception, and the science. The deception is your subterfuge agents, muscle are your guards and your soldiers to look after the base and attack places in the world map for you, and science do research so you can get new evil technologies. Okay, so every X amount of time you will get an automatic worker hired to you to refill up to your worker cap, which is derived by your lockers, and by science research I mean they'll invent like super compact alternate dimensional storage device lockers, which can have like 5 times the worker capacity for the same amount of space used in the room. So you kind of improve and refine your items and rooms as you go along, and you know, that makes it very, very satisfying. So the scientist is there giving lessons to this poor hapless hench person, and you know, they're having to learn the secrets of the universe displayed upon the whiteboard as they give them notes, and eventually, once it's about done, once they feel they're ready, it's just it's kind of alarming, really. I'm hoping it will happen similarly to the first game, because they used to literally do like a full-on Pokemon Evolve where they would just like morph in to the other Minion type, and it was like, oh my god. And okay, there they go, and now they're a scientist. It's just okay. That's how that works. You're going to change, both physically and what you're wearing, everything about you, now that you've stared at a whiteboard for 30 seconds. God, imagine if it was that easy. Oh, that's, I like that. I like that a lot. That is quite sensual. So it's red if there isn't a minion currently available to get on with it, and green if someone's like, oh, okay, I'll go build the locker for you. So obviously, if you have 29 workers, only 29 tasks can be taken on at once at any given time until the next one is going. So, how, talking of going, is the going? Okay, well, let's do some scheming.
To complete this construction.
Yeah, I just did some scheming. Scheming is expensive. I will start our science lab here. That works out quite nicely. And then we can get one hell of a scientist paradise! My henchmen will be spending all their time researching scientist paradise! Thank you. Thank you. And then I don't want this, like, tiny amount of space to go to waste. So what I will do here, and this is, I feel like, generally the best way to use little diddy bits of space like this, is just turn it into a vault. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of extra money storage in just random places around the world. Oh yes, around the entire world, around the place, it's just useful. Granted, I don't have enough money to need it right now, but at least it makes me feel better that I've not wasted that chunk of land, okay? That's what matters! So, one of the other cool things is that every single organization, they have a super agent, a mega, like, James Bond-esque, in fact, one of them is just literally, essentially James Bond, that they will send to your island if you piss them off enough, and he is nearly impossible to stop. Like, they have one single Achilles heel-esque weakness that takes one hell of an effort to find out, and then another hell of an effort to actually use against them, and that's the only way to permanently remove the super secret agents from your hair. So, it's kind of nice, which is why I kind of want to focus on a single area to begin with and see if I can draw out their super agent and eliminate them. Hello, Richard Tubbs! Magic and Furious! But then unremarkable! The wasted potential! I hope he gets trained into a scientist! That's so sad! Alright, I don't know if there's any advantage to choosing the areas furthest away from my island, but intuitively that would imply, at least to me, they have a harder time finding me if I'm further afield. But at least the whiteboard is on its way, and this guy can stop yelling at me about whiteboards. I'm trying to be a good evil genius, I am. Is that so bad? What do you want? Go on, put it down, put it down, put it down, put the whiteboard down! Or on, or attached, or against the wall, but the point is, install it! I'd imagine if construction was this easy. That's what I would like. Traps are so much fun. You can make, like, Rube Goldberg machine-level mouse trap sequences to really, really mess with the agents, but I feel like I should focus on perhaps something a bit more useful. So let's get our larger storage bays, get more minions happening. I love that we've essentially just asked our scientists to use their almighty intellect to please tell us how to fit more shoes in a locker. Hey, we have power once more. Fantastic, which means we can now go actually encourage this guard to teach us how to hire our own. So that's lovely. I do like that we have to essentially go either pay or kidnap or con various skilled people to get our own, instead of, you know, just knowing that a guard is a guy in a uniform with a weapon and stands in front of a door. I mean, maybe you do need special training, I don't know, but I feel like someone who is called a evil genius can probably come up with a better method to acquire guards for his lair than let's go out into the world and kidnap a guard and force him to train our own guards. And again, maybe that is the best way. Who am I to judge, okay? I'm just here. Impact Analyzer is 30,000? No wonder it's not been built yet. Alright, finally we are off to kidnap our guard and get him training our minions. Eventually. It'll take them a little bit of time, but, you know, I believe in them. I completely and utterly believe in them. Stop pausing research! Just keep researching! Is it really that hard? Just never, ever stop researching. Oh, now the area is in lockdown, so we can't run schemes. Oh, that's so annoying. That's happened 3 times now. Get me the guard, get me the guard, get me the guard, get me the guard. Please, just get me the guard. That's all I want. Boom. Oh, yes, this is how it's done. Kidnap someone and force them to train our minions. Oh, let's have a look at him. Oh, he already got taken under. There we go. Look, it's our first guard. Well, it's our first guard trainer, I suppose, is the more accurate thing. Boom! Let's just have him yell at everyone, and then lo and behold, we'll put him in a cell. Oh, yes. Here we go. So now he's going to get interrogated. Tell me, how do you be a guard? How do you get those skills? Tell me by slapping this against you. And now he's dead. Alright guys, I think this'll do for now. It's been a bit of evil geniusness, and once again, thank you so much to Rebellion for, well, sponsoring my take over the world. I cannot express how much I love these games. Evil Genius 1 has always been in my top 10, so this is a dream come true. Like and enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I will evil you soon. Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.